Eventually, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Striding in is Mini Perez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Ryu looks in. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired, and there's one away. So bases are empty with one gone. And set to stand in the legendary free swinger Vladimir Guerrero. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The designated hitter, Cordero.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And in to hit next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. And he fouls this one off. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a little self-preservation down at first. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The center field, number 31.
So now to the plate, Cedric Mullins. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Bandy is after it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
That is third. Not short.
Digging in next, Robert Poisson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Now it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Up next, Wander Franco. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ryu comes set. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Over to first, Ryu. Runner. Back. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
But the runner's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2. He's running. Again, another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch is high. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Here's another 2-2. And he drops it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So now here is Bandy looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Bandy is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Estevan Florio is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to
Will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So here is Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. A ball and a strike.
Ball.
1-1. Misses. Ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He'll try it again. 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So now into the box is Jose Ramirez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Perez has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
2-0 now. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. And stepping in, Navarro. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. In there, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. Now into the box, Franmil Reyes. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. 1-0 the count. Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the delivery. And this is lined hard to deep left. Margot is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Danny Santana comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So now to the plate, Minnie Perez struck out in his last trip to the plate. Too high, 1-0. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. That's a big moment for this franchise as he has notched their first hit since the relocation.
Hey, Matt, and there's a trivia question you can win for years on. This is a real special moment right there.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 now. Franchy Cordero is on deck. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Jorge Polanco will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. First pitch of the AB now. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the count.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
The batter.
In now, Bandy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Bandy just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And
He doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. Margot is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning. Here's Manny Machado now. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back. Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
At the plate now, Manuel Margot. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. In his career, Margot slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next to stand in is Cedric Mullins, and they're runners at the corners now. Right side, but it's well fouled.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The batter, number 3.
So next to hit is Robert Poisson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Now to the plate, here is Danny Santana. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Hit in the air to center field. Mullins is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 10.
At the plate now is Minnie Perez. Singled in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Mullins is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next, here is Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Lays off 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fouled off.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
2-1.
2-1's the count.
Breaking ball well
strike.
inside and taken for ball 3. Jorge Polanco would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Full count still. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Polanco. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And he fouls this one off. Check on Vlad, and now the pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home. And now, Gary Sanchez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Hit hard up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Next to dig in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Slow bouncer to the right side. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
That's the ball.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
2-1.
Now a swinging bunt.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Ready now is Wander Franco. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
1-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a good read off the bat, took a decent route, and he covered over 90 feet to make the grab. Well done. Into the box now, Bandy. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Navarro is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
And in steps Manny Machado. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He collected a base hit his first time up. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Next up is O'Neill Cruz, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Left side, but well foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, man. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Navarro is off of first with 2 away. Popped him up. Bandy over to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. And now the first pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
1-0.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now the 2-0.
Ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Danny Santana flew out last time up. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a base hit, making 1 for 2 in this one.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Minnie Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center, and the runner will score from second.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Dylan Tate gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. It was a walk in his last trip. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Lifted in the air out to right. Hernandez is in pursuit, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Jorge Polanco stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Now at the plate is Cedric Mullins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Perez has a play. 1 away. Next it'll be Robert Poisson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reyes is there. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Late that time for a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Popped him up. Santana waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here. 7th inning ready to roll. And in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next, it'll be Bandy. He flew out in his last AB. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Next to hit is Estevan Florio. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Margot is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 0 for 2 for him. to this point. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Bandy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So after last half of the seventh here, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jose Ramirez. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He was a double play victim last time around. This is taken outside for ball one. Hit back up the middle. And quickly there are two away. And now in the box, Navarro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. And now here is Danny Santana. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Minnie Perez. He doubled his last time up. Michael Franco will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Out in front of it, strike 1. Franco, the former Royal, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So the next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now the first pitch.
Hee-haw!
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run homer for Vladimir Guerrero. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. Melvin Adone comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball. That's down.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Wander Franco. He grounded out last time up. And now the first pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Number 48.
To the plate now, Bandy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that
2-2's the
pitch.
count.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Esteban Florial. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Michael Franco will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Now to bat, Manny Machado. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Florial has it, and there is one away. Stepping in next, O'Neill Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
The right fielder.
First offering.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate now, Danny Santana. 0-1 the count. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Danny Santana becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Now a ball lined to the left side. But that'll land foul, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
The center fielder, number 27.
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. So ground this one fouled off to the left side. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Jorge Polanco steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 pitch.
Ball outside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And the inning is over. into the box, Cedric Mullins. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Guerrero is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
The batter, number 3.
The pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Guerrero is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping up is Gary Sanchez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
14-0 is the final in this one. The Lions put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Martin Perez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. In the loss.
Came alive. At the same time, I played myself, got mad. Now, literally, I would live lonely inside on the physical side. All my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living in. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams. Making anything that the world has not seen or heard. With my words like verbs. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass. Made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had. Just 2 years shot of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got me. QLT embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and blue. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Royalty, so skin deep. Melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier. Spit a whole life on his shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah, I told ya. Both were a product. About 10 kids, about 10 weeks, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks. These getting faded, hope getting faded. Aches, no lights flashing and flicker was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I saw beam with prosperity. My parents had to take care of me. Made sure opinions were heard cause it was scary. Made a kid things. I was looking in the back when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take back, take care. Back, take care. That was a dream.
Anything that the world has not seen.
Was a dream.
Love can't breathe. Love can't breathe. Love can't breathe.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para son y las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay quien los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, por si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.